Welcome to our comprehensive technical analysis of Adobe Inc., ADBE, on the NASDAQ as of December 21, 2025. In this video, we'll break down the latest price action, key technical indicators, and historical trends for ADBE, helping you understand the current market sentiment and potential future moves. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this analysis will provide valuable insights into ADBE's recent performance and what the technicals are signaling right now. Let's dive in and start by looking at the current price and the context of the recent market environment. As of December 21, 2025, Adobe's stock is trading at $355.86. This price reflects the culmination of recent trading activity and sets the stage for our technical analysis. It's important to note that this value sits within a broader range observed over the past 3 months, and understanding its position relative to key support and resistance levels will be crucial. We'll soon explore how this price interacts with moving averages and other indicators, but first, let's set the historical context. Over the last 3 months, ADBE has traded between a low of $311.58 and a high of $465.70. This wide range highlights significant volatility and shifting investor sentiment. The current price is closer to the lower end of this range, suggesting that the stock has experienced some downward pressure recently. By examining this historical context, we can better appreciate the significance of current technical readings and anticipate possible future movements. Moving averages are essential tools for identifying trends and smoothing out price fluctuations. For ADBE, the short-term simple moving averages, SMA5 and SMA10, are at $353.07 and $349.88, respectively, while longer-term averages like SMA200 stand at $364.95. The current price is above most short-term averages, but below the 200-day SMA, indicating a possible transition phase. We'll analyze how these averages interact and what they reveal about the underlying trend. Exponential moving averages, EMAs, give more weight to recent prices, making them responsive to current market conditions. For ADBE, the EMA5 is $353.48, EMA 50 is $340.75, and EMA 200 is $372.08. The current price sits above the short-term EMAs, but remains below the long-term EMA 200, suggesting that while there has been a recent uptick, the broader trend may still be bearish or neutral. This dynamic is crucial for traders looking to time entries and exits. Volume and volatility are key factors in technical analysis. ADBE's recent trading sessions have seen significant volume spikes, with a daily average often exceeding 3 million shares. The 30-day volatility stands at 1.69, and the true volatility is 2.73, indicating a moderately active trading environment. High volume often precedes major price moves, while volatility can signal both risk and opportunity. We'll keep these factors in mind as we examine other indicators. Bollinger Bands help visualize price volatility and potential overbought or oversold conditions. For ADBE, the upper band is at $366.02, the middle at $337.32, and the lower at $308.62. The current price is near the upper band, with a Bollinger Band position of 82.3, suggesting the stock is approaching an overbought zone. This could indicate a potential pullback or consolidation in the near term. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, is a popular momentum indicator. For ADBE, the MACD value is 6.25, with a signal line at 3.6 and a histogram of 2.65. The positive MACD and histogram suggest bullish momentum, but the relatively modest values indicate that the trend is not overwhelmingly strong. Monitoring MACD can help identify shifts in momentum before they appear in price action. The RSI is a momentum oscillator that measures the speed and change of price movements. ADBE's RSI 14 is at 63.24, which is below the traditional overbought threshold of 70, but above the midpoint of 50. This suggests that the stock is in bullish territory, but not yet overbought. RSI values can help traders anticipate potential reversals or confirm ongoing trends. The stochastic oscillator compares a stock's closing price to its price range over a set period. For ADBE, stock K14 is at 84.19 and stock D14 at 79.46, both in the overbought region. This suggests that the stock may be due for a short-term correction or consolidation. However, overbought readings can persist in strong uptrends, so it's important to consider other indicators as well. Momentum indicators help gauge the speed of price changes. ADBE's Momentum 10 is 9.6, and Momentum 20 is 43.46, both positive, indicating upward price acceleration. However, the price acceleration value is minus 15.48, suggesting a recent slowdown. This mixed picture highlights the importance of monitoring momentum for early signs of trend reversals or continuations. The average true range, ATR, measures market volatility. For ADBE, ATR 14 is 9.72, indicating a relatively wide daily trading range. This level of volatility can present both risks and opportunities for traders, especially those using stop-loss or take-profit strategies. High ATR values often coincide with periods of uncertainty or significant news events. On-balance volume, OBV, is a cumulative indicator that uses volume flow to predict changes in stock price. ADBE's OBV is currently negative at minus 139,225,240, suggesting that more volume has been associated with downward price moves. This could indicate underlying weakness despite recent price gains, so it's important to watch for confirmation from other indicators. The Money Flow Index, MFI, combines price and volume data to identify overbought or oversold conditions. ADBE's MFI 14 is at 75.2, which is above the typical overbought threshold of 80, but still elevated. This suggests that buying pressure has been strong, but a reversal could be on the horizon if the MFI continues to rise. The Average Directional Index, ADX, measures the strength of a trend. ADBE's ADX 14 is at 30.04, indicating a moderately strong trend. The plus DI 14 is 21.84, and minus DI 14 is 9.86, suggesting that the current trend is bullish. However, the ADXR 14 at 27.64 shows that trend strength has been relatively stable. These readings help traders assess whether to trade with the trend or wait for a reversal. The Arun indicator helps identify trend changes. For ADBE, Arun up is at 80 and Arun down at 24, resulting in an Arun oscillator value of 64.29. This suggests that a strong uptrend is currently in place, with recent highs being made more frequently than lows. The Arun indicator is particularly useful for spotting the early stages of new trends. Pivot points are widely used to identify potential support and resistance levels. For ADBE, the main pivot point is at $355, with resistance at $358.41 and support at $352.45. The current price is almost exactly at the pivot, suggesting a potential inflection point. These levels can act as magnets for price action and are often watched closely by traders. Looking at the broader picture, ADBE's 52-week high is $465.70, and its 52-week low is $311.58. The current price is about 28.73% above the low, indicating some recovery, but still well below the yearly high. This context helps investors gauge the stock's relative strength and potential upside or downside from current levels. Linear regression analysis provides insight into the underlying trend. For ADBE, the regression slope is minus 0.29, indicating a slight downward bias over the period. The predicted price from the regression model is $331.72, which is below the current price, while the deviation is 7.28%. This suggests that the stock is trading above its recent trend line, possibly due to a short-term rally. Risk and reward ratios are critical for evaluating trade setups. ADBE's risk-reward ratio is 0.155, indicating limited upside relative to potential downside at current levels. The technical score is 79.23, suggesting a generally positive technical outlook, but the trend quality index at 50.8 shows that the trend is not particularly robust. These metrics help traders balance potential gains against risks. Volume growth rate and acceleration provide clues about market participation. ADBE's volume growth rate is 1.59, and volume acceleration is 0.888, both indicating increasing trading activity. Relative volume is also elevated at 2.13, suggesting that recent moves have been supported by strong participation. This can be a bullish sign if price action confirms. Correlation and beta measure how a stock moves relative to the broader market. ADBE's 20-day correlation is 0.95, indicating a very strong alignment with the market. The 14-day beta is 0.244, suggesting that ADBE is less volatile than the market overall. These values are important for portfolio construction and risk management. Williams %R and the Commodity Channel Index, CCI, are useful for spotting overbought or oversold conditions. ADBE's Williams %R is close to the overbought threshold, while CCI 20 is 91.25, indicating a strong but not extreme bullish bias. These indicators can help traders anticipate short-term reversals or confirm ongoing trends. The ultimate oscillator combines short, medium, and long-term price action to avoid false signals. For ADBE, the value is 59.13, which is in the neutral to bullish range. This suggests that, while there is some upward momentum, the move is not yet overextended. The ultimate oscillator is particularly useful for confirming signals from other momentum indicators. The parabolic SAR is a trend-following indicator that helps identify potential reversal points. For ADBE, the current PSAR value is $343.88, which is below the current price. This positioning suggests that the uptrend remains intact, but traders should watch for any crossover as a possible signal of trend exhaustion. Summing up the technical indicators, ADBE has a technical score of 79.23, which is quite strong. The momentum score is 229.62, reflecting recent bullish price action. However, the trend quality index is only 50.8, indicating that while the trend is positive, it's not particularly robust or stable. This mixed picture suggests that traders should remain vigilant for any signs of reversal. Looking at the last week of trading, ADBE has seen a steady climb from around $347 to $355.86, with notable volume spikes on December 11 and December 19. This upward movement has brought the stock close to key resistance levels, and the increased volume suggests strong market interest. Monitoring how the price reacts to these levels will be important for short-term traders. Support and resistance zones are crucial for planning trades. For ADBE, immediate support is at $352.45, while resistance is at $358.41. The price is currently sandwiched between these levels, and a breakout in either direction could set the tone for the next move. Traders often use these zones to set stop-loss and take-profit orders. Market sentiment for ADBE appears cautiously optimistic. Technical indicators show bullish momentum, but several are approaching overbought levels. Volume is strong, and the price is near resistance, suggesting that traders are watching closely for a breakout or reversal. Sentiment can shift quickly, so it's important to stay updated with both technical and fundamental developments. In summary, Adobe's technical picture is mixed but leans bullish in the short term. The stock is trading above key moving averages, with strong momentum and volume. However, several indicators are nearing overbought territory, and the price is close to resistance. Traders should watch for confirmation of a breakout or signs of reversal. As always, combine technical analysis with sound risk management, and stay informed about broader market trends.